A public official arrested for drunk driving, and that's not the only thing he was caught doing wrong.
And Fox 2's Taryn Asher tried talking to the councilman, but instead she was assaulted by his angry wife.
Get off of my property.
This is not your property.
I don't give a shit. Get out of here.
Ma'am, we are on the sidewalk.
Get away from my children.
We're not taping your
away. I am.
Go.
Get away.
You're not allowed.
Get away. Get the out of here.
The wife of Oxford Village Councilman Michael Hamilton comes after Fox 2 swearing and shoving. The entire assault in a moment. But first, why? It all started early Saturday morning. According to the police report, a reserve officer observes Michael Hamilton stumbling out of the 24th Street Tavern on Burdick Street. The officer asks Hamilton if he's walking or driving. Mr. Hamilton yelled walking. Right after that, the officer watches Hamilton get into a white Ford SUV and drive away. A road officer is alerted and pulls the councilman over. Inside his SUV, police find an open Bud Light. But that's not all. Fox 2 learned he also had an open zipper and a 21-year-old female passenger who was not his wife. Police say Hamilton proceeds to fail all of his sobriety tests and blew a .17, more than 2 times the legal limit. He's arrested for drunk driving and open intox, and the woman he was with is now considered a witness. We went to speak to the councilman at his home. Instead, we were met on the public sidewalk by his wife.
I have nothing to say to you.
Well, does Mr. Hamilton?
Mr. Hamilton is not here.
Well,
he has nothing to say.
We know he was arrested for drunk driving.
I already told you I am not speaking with you guys, and I cannot believe you would do this to a family right now.
Ma'am, he's a public official.
Children in this house. Please go away.
Mrs. Hamilton refuses to comment and goes back inside. Just as we were getting video of the house, an angry Mrs. Hamilton returns, falsely accusing us of involving her children when they were nowhere to be found.
Do not come near my children. Get off of my property.
This is not.
I don't give a shit. Get out of here.
Ma'am, we are on the
Get away from my children.
We're not taping
Get
your
away. I am.
Go
Get
now.
away.
Now.
You're not allowed.
Get away.
You know what?
Get the out of here.
Come here.
I don't care.
Don't want to say
You leave my children alone.
A neighbor who also tried to get involved finally escorts Mrs. Hamilton back inside her home. But this isn't her husband's first brush with the law. We've learned this is the 3rd alcohol-related arrest in less than a year. Police first arrested Mr. Hamilton for disorderly conduct in October of 2008 after he gets into a drunken argument with his brother outside Oxford's John Mark's restaurant. In February of 2008, Hamilton is arrested again for disorderly conduct after a bar fight over a dart game at the Oxford Tap. In both cases, police dismissed the charges, but this time we're told he won't be as lucky. We never did get to speak with Mr. Hamilton, and the Oxford Village manager and village president refused to comment. We're told this case has been handed over to the Oakland County Special Investigations Team, and the charges will likely come this week. In the village of Oxford, Taryn Asher, Fox 2 News.